Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, nerds, and welcome to Avorion, a brand new series I want to add to the channel because I have seen the creativity of other YouTubers and what they can do with this thing. And I think that all of my fans, it's a couple of you, not many of you, but a couple of you, would appreciate me playing something like this. Now, in my own personal lifetime, I really love these sort of creative games, but the problem I found with them, and why I haven't brought it to the channel yet, is that oftentimes they don't have an overarching story. Like, I like the Minecraft like anybody else, but it's just build, and then what's the story? What am I leading to? And with me, because I get so easily distracted, as you all know, and I like to build and build and build, each episode we just consist of me building something, and not much for momentum. So, if you want to see that, leave that in the comments, of course, below, because I love the Minecraft and I'd be happy to play it. But that's not what today is about. Today is about Avorion. Now, I started trying to record this series about a week ago, but unfortunately, when it saves, it plasters right across the screen my regular real name, and I'm not so down with that, so it took me a while to figure out how to get that off the screen. So now it'll save and it'll say users and Spraz, which is of course not my real name, but whatever. Now, we're gonna go to a single player game. Now I have a Sprazzlebolt, but we're gonna delete that one. Yes, we're gonna make new Sprazzlebolt. So, seed, crazy junk, difficulty, normal, collision damage full. I'm gonna run them with the ferocity of a man possessed. We're gonna make a new Sprazzlebolt. I can spell, trust me I can. Okay. I can't say anything else. No, I can't put spaces or anything in there, it's just the name, so I click start. If you have trouble with drift, consider building a ship out of a light material. Unbrand your stolen cargo to smuggler's market. Now, to be clear, the last time I tried to play, I was playing it for about 15 minutes, so I don't know what half these things mean either. Let's press the space bar to continue. You can buy or sell resources at agent. Alright, well, that's cool. Okay, and then we're gonna click a tutorial. Full yes. And it's gonna say, tell us the whole tutorial. It's kind of boring, but it's necessary for us to all know how we're doing this thing. Zoom with the mouse wheel. Zoom out. Yes, we're already in. Looking at it. You may have noticed your ship turning around. The ship will automatically steer in the direction you're looking. Try it out. Do one full rotation. And done deal. Hold Ctrl, and you can just look at things. Very nice. Hold left shift, and you can free the mouse to have crazy fun times. Continue. And the restart at any time with a question mark up here. Yeah, okay, continue. Now let's move. W to move forward, S to move backwards. So what this is telling us is that when we charge forward, that brake thrust is all me releasing. If I charge forward and then slam on the S, it doesn't actually stop any faster. So don't think it does. Oops. Hardcore brake if turning ship around and accelerate in the opposite direction. Especially important for larger ships with high mass. This is the velocity. The first bar is your current velocity. The second bar is program velocity your ship will try to fly. Continue. Blue means you're flying in the direction your ship is looking. Orange means you're flying in the opposite direction. Important to know. A and D for strafing. Left and right. Yeah, so we're strafing a little bit. See, it's that strange combination of blue and purple because we're not going forward or backward. An asteroid's been highlighted. Use the middle mouse to click on it. There we go. And that targets it. So then here in the corner here, free the mouse. Over here, it says asteroid, iron, distance. Here's I think how much iron is in it. The distance is 2.5 kilometers. Fly to it. Hold spacebar to boost. Then, if we want to, we turn all the way around and we boost that way. It should slow us down. There we go. And we didn't crash into it. How nice for us. Use your mining lasers to mine. Aim the left mouse to fire. Circles turn green when an object is in reach. So see, distance is 0.28 kilometers. Apparently we can mine from there. And then we aim and the left mouse to fire. I like this a lot. When you mine, it destroys the asteroid. Unlike other space games I have played, most of you watching this are like space I've played. That doesn't just say you've taken whatever out of it, you've just mined it. Resources are collected automatically by flying near them. You collect resources display on the right of your screen or the top left when building. You see, at some point over here, it'll always just have on, this is how many resources we have, but for now it doesn't. They can sell resources or when you press I or P. These are other things here for when we're ready for that. Don't worry about that yet. Okay, continue. All players start with a mining drone so they can gather resources, but in the unfortunate event your complete total annihilation, you'll always have the drone start over. That's nice of them. Mine more materials to 1,000 iron. Asteroids that are rich in the bright spots, look for those. Okay, well thank you. So that, obviously, iron. 7,895, cool. Looks like that other thing was just a tutorial rock that was made just for us. This one is not made just for us. Gonna boost. Gonna learn the ancient art of breaking. Hopefully while not dying. So right now when we're in this shindig, we're slow. Like our maximum speed is not even equal to the distance this thing is. Within 25 ought to do it. There we go. And we'll mine it. Now you may have noticed that last thing said it had thousands upon thousands of iron, and we got, you know, 100 something or less. That's because of the efficiency of our mining lasers. I think at some point it might tell us about the efficiency, but for now I just know it. This thing is ridiculously not efficient. So let's see, we'll push P. I'm bringing that up. Here we go. These things have the efficiency of 14, which is a percent. Which means if there is 100 iron in front of me, I get 14. So 1,000 means I get 140. So with this 7,000, you can do the math. I'm not going to do the math for you. I'm not going to get very much. So it's like, holy crap. Eventually, as you move forward, you can get lasers with better efficiency for mining and everything else. And then if you see 7,000, you can get closer to 7,000. Also, since it's a starting mining ship, let's see if I can catharo. Here we go. It's got a mining laser on top and a mining laser on the bottom, and that's it. If bad guys come or looking to eat our lunch, we got nothing. We don't have anything to defend ourselves. We got no weapons. Our boost isn't that great compared to real enemies. But we have two things going for us. One, you see all this stuff over here? This is iron that's floating. I might have left some behind back there too. I didn't think I had to move around. I thought it would just come to me. But no, not so much. Cool. So it looks like we have enough now. Well, I'm going to keep going until we finish this asteroid. Okay, and then we'll go pick up the rest of the stuff that we just mined and didn't do anything with. Any more? Yep, that's over there. Okay. So, it tells us to start a new ship, and that's grand, and I really want to listen. But there's something that I know that they don't know that I know. What is that? No. Where do we come from? Dock? Is it there? Shipyard? No. Equipment dock. And there's a reason why I don't want to do what they tell me to do, and that is simply because when you finish building your first ship, you're gonna need something that it isn't telling you about. Now, when you have this ship, this is your mining drone. It's super tiny, and the only person in it is you. When you build a bigger ship, you'll still be the only person in there, but you'll then move on to the ability to have more than just you in there. You're gonna have a bigger crew. Where is that place? Was just that? It was a lot closer than that thing over there. There it is, right there. I'm a crazy person. And so with that, you're gonna want to actually have a crew, because if you have, you know, if you have a gunner station, what have you, and you don't actually have a gunner ready to go, it won't fire, or it won't fire as efficiently. So hopefully they'll get to all that in the tutorial. But if I know something that you don't know, I'm not here to make myself look impressive. Here to help you guys learn to play the game and have fun. So gonna move a little bit away from this place, not far. There we go. And then we will click this button to found a new ship. The new ship's name will be the Nub. Because this is my noob ship, and even if it becomes kind of cool, eventually the Nub will have to be replaced. So we click this button to enter build mode. There we go. Okay, welcome to build mode. Here you can build, modify, and arm your ship. That's cool. My ship does need some arms. Hold the right mouse button to move and look around. So this is supposed to be in there. I was taking that right there. I don't know. Anyway, this is the overview of a ship's properties. Yellow may cause inconveniences. Red are bad and may cause problems. So red is how many thrusters, how many brake thrust. We don't have any yaw or pitch or roll. We don't have any mechanics. It's kind of lame that our max thrust is even out to 75. I don't know how they decide that. It's just a single brick. Anyway, continue. These are tools for ship building, mirroring, coloring, snapping blocks on the grid, merging and deleting blocks. We're gonna go through all that one at a time as we start using them. This button, you can open the entire build inventory. We're gonna be building with just this for today. These are things you can build with iron, just this right here. And once we have a bit more thrust and a way to defend ourselves, then we will be going around and we will actually be building a cool shindig. Now, all of this stuff here, this is something that someone who made the game thought would be cool for us to have. I mean, this is a cool little thing. We've had that in the back somewhere, have little antennas. That's great. Whatever. But I think we're going to build our first ship from scratch. These are all iron blocks. We got the hull, which is a standard vanilla block. The engines, the iron, stone, immune to electricity weapons, higher durability, very high mass. The cargo bay, the crew quarters for our crew, the thrusters. Iron engines only aim backwards, so any of you who may have a shipbuilding game, this aims backwards. For every other direction, including brake thrust, or a bit, it's the iron thruster. This is on all directions, especially for rotation. This is a directional. This reduces drift. Rotation effects improve when far from the center of mass. So this you put on the ends, this you can put anywhere. This is a gyro. This increases the rotation speed and strength. And this is a neutral dampener. Both these came out much more recently for those of you who've seen the gameplay before. This thing makes more brake thrust. It creates artificial subspace friction because there's no friction in space. Technically speaking, when I let go of my gas, I shouldn't slow down. But they have thrusters on those little things that makes you slow down. This is a framework, low cost, low durability, low mass. Doesn't do anything except connect one or more parts so that we can make a ship look cool. This is a dock station only. When we make our own docks, we're gonna need make our own stations. We're gonna need one of these. We can make our own mining stations. They're like super cool. We can do that stuff. The iron turret rotation lock. So, see how it says there's a burst of subspace signals. That means eventually bad dudes will come into the system. It's what keeps us from being too stagnant and turtling up. A location lock. Turret built on this block are locked into a single direction and can't return. So if we want just forward-facing guns is this. I don't know why you want that, but you can do that with this. A solar panel. Only way to produce energy at this level is the solar panel. But everything we use, I'm pretty sure, maybe I could be wrong, uses pretty low energy right now. But don't worry about that. a light. We could use that if we are in the dark reaches of space. Low durability and shiny. Flank, hull, edge, corner, one other corner, more corners, armor. We're gonna need some of that because you don't get shields until the next rank. As you can see here a little bit, we are at iron. There are so many other materials we're gonna get through at some point. And it isn't until you make titanium that you can make your own power. And it isn't until you get to nanite you get shields. So we're gonna need that armor a lot. And then these are all the same things as before, but in armor. Glow blocks, which can produce some great effects, and then hologram blocks, which they look like something cool, but they're not actually a part of the ship. And then stone for resisting electricity, and then glass for if you want that kind of thing. Low durability looks nice. So anyway, and then we have 2 free iron mining turrets and 2 free triple chain guns. And from my watching other people play, these are free and they're great, but eventually, you know, we won't. If we lose them, we'll be hard pressed. It's gonna cost us a bit of money and a bit of travel to find some replacements for these things in the beginning. Okay, so it's safe to use our Spraz. That's great. So let's get building. Oh wait. Want to tell us more stuff. So this is the standard building block, average price, some special properties. Engine block, like I just said, see, it's gonna explain it all again. The crew quarters, gonna need that. Thruster block, super important. Change the size of the current block. Hold ASD or W to move the mouse to scale different directions. Okay. So if we hold W, it makes the whole thing bigger. Delete blocks with selecting the middle mouse button and pressing delete. Good to know, good to know. Use engine, thruster, and hull blocks to extend your ship. Build thrusters to make sure it can brake and turn its direction. Build an engine so it can fly forward. Okay, so we're going to build an engine so it can fly forward. But first, I'm going to put some more blocks on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it go to the block middle. I'm going to take it here, a W, and I'm going to expand it till it matches the same size. Perfect. There. Okay. You know what we're going to do? I don't like that already. Delete that. I'm going to take W. I'm going to take it down. Come on. There we go. And then I'm going to push D. There we go. That side. I'll take it down there. And I'm going to make that like this. Okay. Then I'm going to select that one, right? And I'm going to go to here. I'm going to click here. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Well, if we go to here, Control V. There we go. Make one of those. Interesting. It's wrong, but interesting. Okay. Control C, maybe? Open that up, and right there we're gonna hit Control V. Hey, it worked! Cool beans. That's what I wanted to do. So now I can make copies of all of those things, and that's pretty cool. Now, since I'm pretty inland, hopefully it's gonna give me some time to build my first ship before I get owned by some aliens, because don't even have weapons yet. So here's hoping, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build up a shape. It's gonna be 3 blocks out, and then I'm gonna replace some of this shape with something else. Here's hoping. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select all of these guys somehow. Select blocks. And I will copy the whole thing. Oh wait, I think I have to do first. R is for rotation. Okay, gonna select these guys here. Oh. I'll start here, and I will Control V. All right. So I've got a little bit of this here. So then I'm going to do some mirroring. But I've got to change the where the axis is. So I'm gonna remove tape mode. I don't know why that's on. And we're going to gonna select the whole thing by block select like this. Oh boy. There we go. And then somehow I can move mirror to selection. There we go. Now unclick all that. There we go. Now click to here, and I will move mirror again to there. Let's go to the y-axis there, and move mirror to selection here. Come on, man. I think we got it the way we want it, so we'll see. Let's get the block. What the heck? Why is this here? Titanium? No, no, no. Oh boy, we messed that up something fierce. I'm sure all you out in the land of lens are being like, dude, what are you doing? Maybe it's the B I did. Uh-oh. That was not it at all. Okay, well. Whatever it's doing, it works just fine. So, I'll go to the little thing here. I'm going to click this here. I'm going to rotate with the R. Cool. I'm gonna have we go to block middle. There we go, and there. And then titanium edge. See the whole thing moved from template iron. I don't know how I did that at all. I'll find out. Be right back. And I'm back. Apparently I scrolled the mouse wheel on the toolbar. Silly me. So now all the stuff here where it needs to be. So we're gonna take an iron edge here. Gonna rotate it this way. And then I know you think I'm gonna do this, but no, I'm gonna do okay, I think I'm gonna do that. What was I gonna do? I had an idea of something I wanted to do. There it is. There's my idea again. Okay, so that's good. And then, oops, let's delete that one. Sorry. Oh no, that's nice. Yeah. Well, we're gonna delete it anyway. Because it's nice, but it's not where I wanted it to be. Okay. What is it? It's a button. It's a, oh man, I saw a button I liked. I already lost it. Okay. That does look kind of strange that way though. So let's delete one more time. And we're gonna match this shape to the block we're putting it on. There we go. W, and we're gonna bring it down. Down. Okay, then we're gonna pick another location thingy. There we are. Bring that down, and that matches wonderfully. Okay, then we're gonna take iron dock. Oh, looks like that wasn't it. There it is. Take that here, and see if we can make it go right here. No. Doesn't want to work. Rotate. Scale step. Instead of full half steps, we're gonna move this here. Nope. Not doing what I want. So my idea is not gonna work. So, unfortunate, but it is what it is. So let's take this, push R. No. Yeah, man. I'm gonna delete that. Then I'll come back in with the angle. There. Then, back up, take the engines, right? And we're going to, we're gonna make a lot of them, we really are. So we're gonna take iron, like this, and we're going to bring that in a bit. Nope, not enough. Yeah, you know what, that could be enough. I'll take the engines, right? And then I'll find the right rotation area. There it is. And, that's going a little crazy there. We'll do that. How's that look? Looks atrocious. Okay, so we'll take that back. My bad. Didn't mean to do it like that. Oh. What we're gonna do instead is something kind of like this, except we're gonna take out of mirrored mode, Yes, I'm well aware my turning speed is bad. Thank you. What is it now? X-axis. No mirroring. Block middle. Oh, but it thinks block middle, so it's not going to work for us very well. There we go. Something like this. Local grid. Oh boy. Does not want to center to here. So we're going to global grid. There we go. And we're going to see if we can't make something great. Whoa. I don't know what that is. That was not so much with the great. I know what we'll do. We will mirror on the y-axis, right? No, not the y-axis, the z-axis. No, that's wrong. Oh, my goodness. So it should... Let's see, that's wrong, not x. Y. There we go. Should do that. Okay, and bring those almost together like that. How does that look? Still pretty bad. Okay. Try that. Okay, let's get a look at this area. That's looking kind of better. It's not exactly on point with the clicks here, unfortunately, but I have a good plan now. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the X mirrors like that. I'm gonna take this, not that way, this way. Turn this back into some regular engines like this. Oh, wrong way, come on. And we're going to get into here, and we're going to go back to block middle, right. And we're going to expand out from there. Oh my god, that's not out. And then we're going to bring that in, not that part, this part in a bit, not all the way, just a bit. And then we'll come back out of block middle to the global grid. I'm gonna put this on the end here, like this. Do another one like that. Is it exact? No, and that's fine. Another one. Bring this one out even farther. It's something, you know? It's something. And, there we go. Nope, that wasn't the right one. Bring this one back in there. Now my thrust is 25.5. That's a speedy little guy. No problems. Okay, then we're gonna come in here, and we're gonna come into this piece here. There's a reason for that, and we're going to say transform block tool. Click our, what's the difference between this one? I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna say yes. You transform this guy. It's not working like I'm supposed to this. Come on, man. Oops. Undo. Whew. This one. There we go. That has given us a small, very small amount of brake thrust. That one too. Directional. There we go. Still, small amount of brake thrust. So what else we're gonna do is, now that we've got that going pretty strong, we're gonna make ion thruster like this. We're going to take its dimensions from a that point, and bring it down, thin it out a bit. I'm gonna put it over there, like this. It's ruining our shape though, so let's come over here. There we go, bring that down, bring that over here, and then I think it's this one, there we go. That's given us 2.7 amount of brake thrust. Oh my goodness, we need a lot more brake thrust. So, I'm going to transform this, and this. So now my brake thrust is 15.7. Max velocity, that's fine. The pitch and yaw, everything is great. I need more thrust. 27, man. I think it's concerned because I don't have these guys yet. Max velocity 68. I probably need to be faster. I'm not concerned about that yet. So, a bit more conversion. I need to do crew quarters. So I will convert the. Come on, guys. This, yes. The trade depots. That's great. Push the convert button. Oh, right, it's not even mirroring anymore, is it? It is. Convert this one and this one. Okay, now we have enough crew quarters for 12 crew. I think 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, that would probably be fine. And we also need a couple more things. 1, we have no cargo hold, and 2, we have no power. We're generating 0.5 energy just because it's being nice. We need 21 energy. I'm not producing that at all. So we're going to, and we have no storage for this. We won't have any storage for this. Oh, you know what? I forgot about it. In an iron internal dampener. So if we take a convert button, we click this, convert. Wow, that's more iron that I have. Oh, looks like I'm almost running out of supplies. My little craziness has gone a bit too crazy. So I'm going to take some solar panels, because we need solar. How do I revert this to its old shape? Original shape. Predefined shapes. This cube, thank you. So I'm gonna bring this. Oh wow, this is huge. Down this way. No, wrong button. No. There we go. I'll bring this out this way. More than I have. I was going kind of crazy with everything I was doing. That's gonna look crazy janky. Okay, let's bring this back. I'll go to my predetermined shape of this one. There we go. That's nice. Rotate. Okay. 11. We'll go to block middle. Solar panel here, and a solar panel there. Okay. That's gonna produce some good energy. We're currently producing still 0.5. Oh, I forgot to make that solar panels because I'm a crazy guy. That's just a regular old iron hull. Okay. Framework. Whatever. So we'll see about transforming this. Solar panels. Oh, I need more iron than I have. Okay. So these are going to be the rest of the solar panels. We're now producing enough energy, and that's good. I actually need more iron. So I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to take my iron mining turrets. So here's how this works with the gun, with the turrets. It's interesting and strange at the same time. Each turret, or each place, has one. So we have 3 arbitrary turrets. That means it can either be combat, like this, or non-combat, like this. Then we have 1 each of non-combat and combat, which means that I could have 2 of this, or 2 of this, or 1 of this and 2 of this. See how it works out? 1 is dedicated to arms, so I can't just make 3 mining turrets, but I could make 2 mining turrets, which is totally what I'm gonna do, because I need more of the good stuff. So I'm gonna select this. I guess I gotta put it down here first, and then this one too. So select this and put it here. It's being mirrored, so cool. There we go, and then I'll select this one, right? I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, see, it tried to mirror, so it's like, oh, going crazy, can't do 2. That's it. And that, now we need 2 gunners, 4 miners, 8, 9, 10, and I'll have enough for 2 crew left over. So cool. Like buy and sell, yeah, whatever. I'll need money later. And I built this whole thing with only 2,000 monies. Now this episode has run silly long. And of course, I could speed up the building if people want, but if you're watching all the way to the end, apparently you want it. So, now it's telling me a bunch of other stuff. Let's see. I don't have enough mechanics. Crew. And this says my ship is weak to compare to the other ships in this region, which is awesome because I'm in the noob region. But anyway, next time we'll go over everything we did right and lots of things we did wrong as we continue building our new ship, the Nub, in Avorion. Take care, guys. See you later.